Hello and welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we will learn how to automate SaaS support with WhatsApp chatbot. For example, let's say you run a SaaS company and you receive multiple message requests from your users at the same time. Responding and managing all the messages manually can be time-consuming and hectic. So to solve this problem, we will automate this entire process by creating an automated WhatsApp chatbot, and that will be created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow, so that whenever your users send a message to your WhatsApp business account, then automatically your bot will be replying to them. So now to see the working of this amazing automation and learn the process step by step, let's switch to my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. So this right here is the automated WhatsApp chatbot that we will be creating in this video. But before we dive into the step-by-step tutorial of how you can create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot, let me give you a quick overview of how this bot will work in real time. By sending a message to my WhatsApp business account, here I am sending my first message as help. As soon as I send message, immediately you will see the bot responds like this, that hi there, welcome to Chatflow support. Please select your issue so I can assist you better with one option in the form of list. When I click on it, it will provide me the types of issues, name as account issues, billing and payments, technical support and general inquiry. Let's say I am facing issue regarding billing and payment, so I am selecting it. See, the bot will reply like this, that please describe your issue in more detail so I can assist you further. Here I send all the details of the issue that I am facing right now. Next, it will ask me for my full name that I am going to share as test user. After that, it will ask me for my contact number, so I am sharing one test contact number also. Then you will see I have received one customized message from my bot, which includes my name as a test user that I have shared while communicating with my bot, issue type that I have selected from the list as billing and payments, and the message that is our support specialist will review it and get back to you shortly with the next steps. So if you also want to create this amazing automated WhatsApp chatbot, then simply follow step-by-step instructions that I am giving you in this video. So let's get started. At first, you have to click on a new tab and search pabbly.com/chatflow. So this is the official page of Pabbly Chatflow. Pabbly Chatflow is an all-in-one WhatsApp automation tool that helps you to automate WhatsApp messages and responses 24/7 for your different type of businesses. Now I'll give you a quick overview of Pabbly community. So this is the Pabbly community where automation users, business owners and marketers connect. If you face any issue while using the Pabbly, then you can share your questions here, and the people who are facing similar problem just like you, or even the Pabbly team members, will help you out. So if you also want to join this amazing community, then I'll provide the link of this community in the description below. Now we will return to the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. In this page, on the right hand side, you will see two options, sign in and sign up free. If you are new user, then you will click on sign up free option and get 100 free credits every month to explore the software. If you are an existing user just like me, then simply click on the sign in option. So these are the all apps that Pabbly provide to their users, as we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot, and that will be created with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So I am going in this Pabbly Chatflow by clicking on this access now button. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where you can add and manage all of your WhatsApp number in one place. Here you can see your credits allotted, your credits consumed, your credits remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. If you want to add a new WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account, then you have to click on this plus add WhatsApp number button. When you click on it, it will provide you two options, name as WhatsApp Connect and manual token connect. If you want a detailed video of how you can connect your WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account, then we have already created a separate video for it. Check the description below for the video link. And in this folder section, you can create multiple folders in your Pabbly Chatflow account by clicking on this plus option, where you have to enter the folder name in this field and also select the parent folder from here. And in this home section, you can see the status of your WhatsApp number that were added in your Pabbly Chatflow account. On the left hand side, you will see the multiple features of Pabbly Chatflow, that is inbox, contacts, team queues, templates, broadcast, flows, AI assistant, activity logs, settings and get help. If you want to learn more about all of these features, then we have already created a separate video for it. Check the description below for the video link. Now as we are creating a WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this flows option. So this is the page where you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Flow Builder. It creates and manages static chatbot seamlessly using a no-code, user-friendly drag and drop builder. As we are creating a new WhatsApp chatbot, so I will click on this plus add flow button. This is the starting point of your flow, name as trigger. But before this, at first you have to give the name to your flow, that what you are creating. So here I am entering the flow name as Automate SaaS Support with WhatsApp Chatbot. Now I'll give you a quick review about these two options, messages and actions. Under these options you will see different buttons are there. We will use these buttons in the creation of our flow. On the right hand side you will see two options. The one is active and active toggle. With the help of this toggle your flow will be active. If you don't enable this toggle, then your flow will becomes inactive and it will not work. And the other one is the save button. With the help of this button your flow will be saved and updated. Now let's get started. So for starting the creation of your flow, at first you have to select your trigger event. When you click on it, it will provide you multiple types of trigger events. I am creating this flow with the help of keywords, so I am selecting this keyword /regex match. Keywords are those manually entered words that I expect my user sends to me. And the other one is regex. Regex stands for regular expression. It can extract useful data from inputs such as email, phone number, order number, etc. You can also enable this toggle if you want to activate some specific feature or behavior in your chatbot. As we are creating this WhatsApp chatbot with the help of keyword, so the first keyword I am entering in this enter keywords box as help. After writing the keyword, you have to press enter so that it will add it in the list. Now I am adding two more keywords here as issue and support. Here I have added only 3 keywords, but you can add multiple. Now whenever my user will send any of these keywords to my WhatsApp business account of SaaS, then automatically my bot gets trigger and reply to them by sending them one welcome message which includes most common list of issues. For that I am selecting one list button from here and dragging it. Here you can see that this list box is divided in 3 parts, that is header, body and footer, where at first you have to write the header in this enter header box if you want to. Here I am not writing it, so I am leaving this blank. After that I am going to write the message body in this enter message box as hi there, welcome to Chatflow support, please select your issue so I can assist you better. Next, if you want to write any footer, then you can write in this enter footer box. Here I am not writing it, so I am leaving this blank. Moving forward, I will click on this edge section button where I am section title I am adding as issue type because I want to add the list of issue types. For that I am clicking on this plus add items button 4 times. Here I am going to add only 4 types of issues, but you can add more. The process of adding items in your list would be the same. Here I added where the first issue type I entered as account issues, after that billing and payments, then technical support, and lastly general inquiry. In this video my objective is that to teach you how you can create automated WhatsApp chatbot. That's why I am entering the details by my choice, but when you create this you can make the changes in it and also write the description in this enter description box if you want to. After that I am connecting my trigger point to this list node by clicking on this circle, dragging a line and connecting this line to this circle. Here my trigger point is successfully connected to my list message. Moving forward, whenever my user will select the issue type, then my bot will reply to them. But before that I am going through the setup of custom field tag. For that I am clicking on this actions option and selecting the button as set custom field. Drag this box here where I am going to select the contact custom field as issue type. After that in this enter value box I am going to write this, that is account issue, because I set this contact custom field not specifically for this issue type. After that I am connecting this to this. Now I am going to explain you why we use this contact custom field not here and from where you can create this contact custom field. But before switching to the another tab you have to save your flow. If you don't save your flow and switch to the another tab, then all the progress of your flow will be lost. Now for creating this contact custom field, you have to click on the settings option and click on this contact custom fields option. Here I am opening this in a new tab. So this is the page where you can create multiple types of contact custom field for your different type of users. It is a user specific parameters for managing contact details like name, email tags, countries, etc. When you scroll down, you will see one option by the name of plus add more field. When you click on it, it will provide you one field name box where you have to enter the field name here and also write the description in this field description box. As I already created one contact custom field by the name of issue type, so I am not creating more. Now we will go back to our flow. Here I set this contact custom field not for this specific issue type. Next I am going to add 3 more contact custom field nodes for each of these issue type. Here I added, you can see that I have used the same contact custom field in each of these contact custom field nodes as issue type, but only change the value. At the end, this will help my bot to provide customized message to my users completely based on their selected choice. Now, when my user will select their issue type, then my bot will ask them to share the more details of the issue they are facing. For that, I am selecting the button as ask question by dragging it here and writing a question in this enter message box. As please describe your issue in more detail so I can assist you better. For that, I am going to select the contact custom field as user query. After that, I am selecting the format as text, then the number of attempts. Number of attempts is defined as how many times your user will respond to your question that you have right here. It also means that whenever your user will not reply you in the correct format, then you have to increase the number of attempts for them, but make sure that whenever you increase the number of attempts, you have to write the validation message in this enter message box. Here I am giving the number of attempts as 0, so there is no requirement of any validation message. After that, I will connect all these 4 circles to this question node. See, it is connected. Now when my user will provide me the query in detail, then my bot will ask my user to share their full name and contact number. So to do this, I am going to do the same that I have done here, means I am adding 2 more questions in this flow. Here I have added where in this question box I ask my user to share their full name. For that, I have selected the contact custom field as full name and the format I select is text, then the number of attempt I'll give as 0, and lastly I ask my user to share their contact number. That's why I have selected the contact custom field as contact number and the format I select as number. You can also enter minimum and maximum value in both of these boxes if you want to, and the number of attempts I'll give as 0. After that, I connected all these questions to each other. Now when all these process should done, then at last my bot will give one customized message to my user which includes their name and the selected issue type from this list. For that, I am clicking on this messages option and selecting the button as text button by dragging it here and writing the reply in this enter message box as thanks with dollar symbol full name, your request has been submitted successfully, issue type with dollar symbol issue type. As you can see that I have used the dollar symbol before the full name and the issue type because with the help of this symbol my bot will reply to my users dynamically, as whenever they share their full name here, then with the help of this contact custom field not full name, my bot will automatically capture my user's response and mention their provided name in this place. This is same for all the rest of these contact custom fields. In simple words, contact custom fields make data dynamic. So now I think you will better understand the main use of contact custom field. After that, I will link this question box to this text button. Now our flow is completed. So basically this is the final look of our flow for creating an automated WhatsApp chatbot that will automate SaaS support without you doing any manual efforts. After the completion of your flow, you have to click on the save button so that your flow will be saved and updated. If you face any difficulties or you have any questions while creating this flow, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this flow in the description below. You can check out. This amazing automated WhatsApp chatbot will give instant responses to your users without you doing any single efforts. And this will only made possible with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. So thank you for watching this video. Not only this, you can create multiple types of WhatsApp chatbot with the help of Pabbly Chatflow. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, then you can text us at forum.pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Chatflow, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/chatflow #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.